we go. It's really heavy this week. Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, and welcome back to InTheLittleBox! I think I'm going to do that every single time now, just because it probably makes the microphone sound terrible. But anyway, if you're new to this show, this is the weekly PO Box show on my channel where I open all of your mail. If you would like to send something in, for me to open, to read, probably not to eat, that's kind of one of the rules on this show, is no food. But if you want to send something in, all the information is in the description below, or you can find it at the Yogscast website. And I'm actually really excited about this. This isn't something that somebody else sent in. This is something that I actually bought from Reddit a little while back, and it took a good while to get here because it came from America and whatnot, but it's quite cool. And you might think that this is going to be something really, really big. It's not. It's like the tiniest item ever, but let's get into this thing. I'm going to drop the entire box onto the floor, and we're going to open this bad boy up. So I've already taken the liberty of slicing this bad boy open, and the first thing that happens when you open it is... there's a little cat inside, and he says, I fits. Of course, if there's a box and he fits, he sits. So we're going to open up the rest of this, and this is really cool. There is actually a massive cat, an entire cat on the inside of this, and if you notice on the inside as well of there, he's got like little pads for his paws, and he even has little claws for his hands. So this entire box is just this one huge, memey little thing. It's really cool, actually. I like the packaging. As well as that, we have this very pixel art Gmail looking thing, which I imagine has my invoice inside of it. There's a little thing that says, the internet sent you a thing. Thank you for supporting Reddit Gifts and enjoy your goodies. More at redditgifts.com, because they actually have an official store, which I did not know about until a little while back. And as soon as I went onto the official store, I knew I wanted one of these. Now, for comparison, look how big this is and how tiny that is. A little bit excessive with the packaging, but at least it's cardboard, it's recyclable, and it actually comes in this really like cute little looking like picnic pack, which is quite nice. It's got a little Reddit clip, and I think this might actually be a fridge magnet as well. As much as it's a clip, it's got a little magnet on the back there, which I reckon you could probably use to pop onto the front of your fridge, which is quite nice. So it's actually like a double gift in one, or even a triple gift, because check this out. If I open up this little blanket, I'm going to hide away the thing that I actually bought, but check this huge mammoth thing out right here. This is pretty damn cool, isn't it? Look at that. So you've got all sorts on there. You've got the little Reddit Snoo. You've got some dinosaurs, some upvotes, some cats, some robots, and all those other kinds of things. And it says, don't have a cat that fits and sits? Don't worry, we've got you covered. One, cut out the cat. Okay, sure. Pin together both halves with printed sides facing inward. And then you've got to sew this onto it, and then turn the cat the right side out and stuff the leftover fabric into it. So there's actually a cat face here, so I think there's actually like a full-on DIY thing that I can do. But anyway, let's move on to the actual thing that I bought. We bought this little man right here. I bought a little Reddit Snoo, which is quite nice. I saw them and I was like, that's really, really cool. And I know a lot of the money from this either goes to charity or it actually goes to running the Reddit website. And to be honest, with the amount of time I spend on Reddit, it's nice to actually pay a little something into their web hosting and all that sort of stuff. But check this bad boy out. So it's the little Reddit Snoo logo, and it's just like a little sort of like freestanding little statuette thing. I thought it'd be nice to either have on one of my shelves, or maybe even just have it like in front of my monitors. And there are also some Snootrition facts on the back. Serving size is 1 Snoo, as you'd expect. The amount of calories per serving is 0. He's very low on calories. Cuteness is 9,999 grams, and that's 100% of your daily value. He has 100 grams of fuzz, apparently, and he also has 88 grams of warmth. Ah, that's nice, isn't it? And the ingredients to create it are dark matter, cotton candy, hydrogen, and marshmallow cream. I'm pretty sure some of those are a little bit exaggerated, but I've got my little Snoo and he's going to live on my desk. But yeah, I buy myself stuff occasionally. I thought that was quite cool. I thought I'd share it with you. But anyway, let's get on to all of your mail. That was like 5 minutes of just stuff that I bought for myself. I'm going to open this first, this massive package thingamabob job. There's some stuff shaking around inside of it, and it doesn't sound like it's broken, so I don't think this is anything too fragile. I think we're going to be okay here. But let's have a little nosy inside. Ooh! Oh wow, check these out. I didn't even know these existed. These are some Minecraft minifigures. They look pretty cool. So inside of that one, we've got Steve with golden armor. We've got an iron golem. That's Hank, by the way. And we also have the witch as well, which is quite cool. So we got that one. It looks like there are actually a couple more inside of this thing. We've got a... Oh, this is a random one. Okay, so this is going to be like a random minifigure. I'm fairly certain now that this was the stuff that they said they were going to send me a while back. Mojang and Mattel, respectively. And I've never thought they arrived. So let's have a little look what mystery character I get inside of here. This this is like super like Christmas present week, which I think goes well considering most of our cards are going to be Christmas cards, aren't they? Because we didn't have a crazy amount of mail last week, so I'm still going to be opening lots of old ones. Oh, and I got a little Kiki. I got a little cat. Can you see that? It's like super tiny. I need to like cover my face, so hopefully it will focus. No, it's not going to focus, is it? Oh, no. Well, there you go. There's a little cat. What else have I got inside of here? I have got a... Ah, that's quite a nice little combo of them. I've got a creeper, a skeleton, and a little pigoo, which is quite nice. And I think I actually have one more mystery box as well as a little letter. Hi, Martin. We know you're a huge Minecraft fan, so we wanted you to be among the first people to get your hands on a little something we think is pretty cool. We've created a series of Minecraft minifigures based on characters from the game, all at a scale that easily fits in the palm of your hand or in your pocket, or lined up across the top of your monitor. Ah, yeah, I could probably chuck them up there. It says we've included 2 3-packs and 2 blind packs, so you can check them out. These 5 figures make up about 1/3 of the figures in the series, which is called Series 1, aka the Grass series. Okay, that's interesting. We hope what you see excites you to dig in and explore the rest of the minifigure world, and keep your eyes open for the Stone series and Lava series that are coming in 2015. So yeah, I should have received this last year, which I probably did, but I just never opened it. But anyway, we hope you enjoy it, and that's from the Mattel Minecraft team, and those are all the little different kinds of figurines that you can get on it. I know a lot of people have been asking where my Minecraft content has been recently. If there are some new Minecraft mini games that you want me to check out, then feel free to tell me, but I haven't really seen anything too new recently that I've wanted to check out, and that's kind of the only kind of Minecraft content I really made last year, other than obviously the Christmas adventure. Let's open up our final blind pack. Let's find out what is inside of this little doohickey. Oh yeah, I don't know if that's red or pink. I think that's red. I think we got a tiny, tiny little red sheep. It's definitely not going to focus, but there you go. Thank you, Mattel. Okay, maybe now I'll actually get onto some proper letters. Let's start with something that's got sapling swirls all over it, so I know it's the real deal. I like the look of this one. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, there are 2 pieces inside of here. We have got a little... that's pretty cute. I love the way that Zephos is drawn, actually. That's really, really adorable. So we've got a little thing with the Yogscast on. It's got Simon and Lewis on there as little characters. And there's a little letter that comes with it as well. It says, Dear InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, I'm writing this letter to share my story with you. Ever since I was 10 years old, I was always unhappy. I was unhappy with my appearance, unhappy with my life, so generally, I was unhappy with myself. I would always feel alone, like no one cared, and sometimes I feel like that now. But when I watch the Yogscast, I never feel unhappy or alone because I have friends. So thank you very much for all the videos that you guys make, and you've changed my life. And say hello to Lewis for me, and that's from Zoe, and she's age 12. Ah, thank you very much, Zoe. I'm glad a lot of people send me messages like that, actually, saying that our videos kind of like help them get out of a real funk. And honestly, I can understand now how it actually does. I mean, I get very much the same when I watch people like the Game Grumps or Funhouse or anything Rooster Teeth, really. Usually brings me out of that same funk. So it's nice to think that, you know, kind of down the chain, that somebody else is benefiting from my content as well. It's really nice. All right, I need to be careful about this. Can I just say to everybody, please don't put your addresses on, like, the packaging or anything. Like, put it in a separate envelope inside the letter that you send. Because, like, last week, there was one that accidentally got shown where I was actually holding up the letter that you wanted me to read on camera, and that's like the worst place ever to put it. So if you can, if you do send your address for anything that you're expecting to be returned, oh god, there you go. Then please make sure that you keep it tucked out of the way where nobody can accidentally see it. But anyway, let's have a little nosy inside of this. Oh, cool. Somebody sent me the Xbox official magazine, which had the Sunset Overdrive cover on it, and also as well on the back. Actually, this is a game that I actually considered Let's Play, and I've seen Bashaverse playing through it. It's called Pac-Man 2 and the Ghostly Adventures, or Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2. But it looks quite cool. It looks kind of like a Sonic Boomy, Sonic Heroes sort of thing, where you run around as different characters in each stage, and they have certain like abilities. So have a little look at footage of that game. Let me know if you'd like to see a Let's Play of it. Of course, I've got the Escapist and Majora's Mask to get through, but maybe this could be the one that goes after it. And there is also some pretty awesome, I think kind of like Jet Set inspired fan art as well. So we've got my logo, we've got the Nerd Cubed logo, I think. Yeah, that's Nerd Cubed. We've also got Conquest, and then there's me with a spray can. That's why I thought it was very Jet Set radio-y. And there's even a tiny little sapling there as well on the little picture. And there's actually a little note on the back of this. It says, Dear InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, hi, my name's Tia. That's a cool name. I like that name. It reminds me of Sister back in the day, Tia and Tamara. Anyway, I've been watching your YouTube channel for the last 10 months, and I've absolutely loved the Tomodachi Life series, and the Little and Cubed ones too. You actually inspired me to go and pick up the game Tomodachi Life myself. In this envelope, there should be a drawn picture, an Xbox magazine, and 4 posters. And that letter comes from Tia. Well, there we go. Thank you very much, Tia. That is awesome. I like a little bit of fan art on these shows. I've started showing off fan art on the Monday show as well, on the Best Bits montage. That's more for digital art, and I think physical art would be really cool to show off on this show whenever I open it. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's something weird and squishy inside of this. I want to find out what you are. And the squishy little thing was lots of bubble wrap surrounding... Do I spy that? Yes, I think that might be lapis lazuli inside of there. I have so much of this stuff now. I could literally open up like an Etsy shop where I just sell chunks of lapis lazuli that people have sent to me. And there is also a letter as well. Let's read this before we open the little package. Oh, amazing. It's actually like printed out. I love it when people do this because sometimes I find it hard to read handwriting. But anyway, it says, "Hello Martin, my name is Omar and I've been watching your videos for 4.5 years now." My God. And finally, I can send a letter to you. To me, you are one of the most well-behaved and fun YouTubers that I watch. You always give me a smile when I watch your videos and you've inspired me to make my own YouTube account, which I won't name since I'd like to get popular without the help of other people giving shout-outs. That's a really, like, awesome way to go about it. Like, you know, you're not doing it for the fame, you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it as a hobby. That's the best way to start. When people say, how do I get big on YouTube? Asking that question initially is usually the reason why you're not. It's because you're so focused on being big and having large numbers that you're forgetting about the quality of the content that you're actually creating. And also having fun as well. That's always the major thing. Oh, and then it says don't read this bit out. No, that's fine. I can do that. That's okay. I wanted to give you props for that. I'm a DIY guy and I'm a fan of gems and stones. And in this package, I've made and sent something for both you and Kai. Although not all of this stuff is handmade, but they were also really cheap too. Thank you for those 4.5 years of videos, Martin. I enjoyed every step of your YouTuber journey and I'm hoping to see more of your videos in the future. I will give you an obvious clue as to what's inside the present which I sent, and there's like a little picture of a lapis lazuli block. It says, "It's more real than you think." I would love this going in the little box and I would love to see what Kai thinks of what I got her in a vlog perhaps. Yeah, maybe. I'll take it home today and if we vlog, then that'll get featured on there on the InTheLittleDream channel. But anyway, at the end it says Omar out. And I don't know if out is your surname or if that's you going like, you know, peace out, like drop the mic. It could well be both. But anyway, let's have a little tuck into this and find out what this looks like. It's very well sellotaped though. Aha, there we go. So inside all of that little bubble wrapping, it was inside a nice little tidy box, which is quite cool. Although my worst enemy, the sellotape, has returned. Alright, I win this time, sellotape. Haha! I foiled your plans for world domination. Oh, wow, okay, hold on a second. I don't know which one's for me and which one's for Kai. I never know which jewellery is manly or not. But we've got this little thing here. It's almost kind of like a pencil sort of shape. And then I think this one is probably going to be for Kai because the chain is quite brittle and it's kind of almost in like a heart shape, which is quite nice. But there you go. That's that. Alright, let's get this little chicken around. I'm actually trying to get them to like fall over each other. It's not really working. It's not as cool as you see the raffle on the TV with like the Thunderball. Let's go for, I'm not going to look, I'm just going to grab something at random. This thing. Yes. Okay, it's blank. But it has the address on the other side. That's the important part. Oh no! No! My worst enemy! These are the ones that... Okay, can we make a new rule? No Loom bands. No Loom bands in the PO box. I will never use them. You will never see them again. There's no point. I don't get them. I don't understand what the appeal is. I've seen like frozen Loom bands and all these other different kinds of ones. It's just... I mean, what do you do with them? It's just an elastic band, isn't it? You can get them off the mailman for free. It makes no sense. I say that when I'm like clearly fascinated by going like this, like, ooh. Anyway, let's get onto the letter. It says, "Hello InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin. I haven't really watched your videos for very long. It was just a few years ago you did a Hunger Games episode with Stampy, and you're now one of my favourite YouTubers. Every Friday I sit down for hours and watch you playing different video games, and that was it. Did you even put your name on this? You didn't even put your name on this? Oh, I feel really bad. One thing I've noticed as well, actually, it's just really creepy. I'm hoping the lighting will help show this up. Do you see that really creepy SpongeBob come to bed eyes sort of face that's in the paper? It's a little bit worrying, isn't it? I don't get it. What is that all about? Ooh, I quite like this one. For once, it's not covered in lots of green stuff. Instead, it's got lots of like purple sapling swirls, or almost pink, I guess. And I really like the stamp as well. Check out this really cool stamp. It's like a proper Alice in Wonderland one, but more of kind of like a live action-y drawing. I love when people send like different and creative stamps to the PO box. It's really awesome. Ooh, oh wow, there's like an entire tree in there. Not a real one, of course. Oh, and there's also a medal as well, which has got a little little sticky note on the back of it that says, "For being the best," and it's a winner medal. I can wear this around my neck and cry every time Dan beats me in Little and Cubed. So here you go, here's the tree that I was talking about. I mentioned that there was a tree inside of it, so there you go. I think that's supposed to be Toby up in the tree. I think that's supposed to be Kai upside down. Now, I'm not sure if Kai is wearing a Kiki and Pascal themed shirt or if they're actually hanging upside down with her. It could well be both. And then I'm at the bottom down there, apparently reading a book, which you're having you're having a giraffe. There you go. That's the official poster of You're Having a Giraffe. And there's a little note inside of here as well to finish things off. It says, "To InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, I hope you like my drawings of you, Kai." I hope I spelled that right. "You were close. You spelt it K-E-A-Y-I. It's K-A-E-Y-I, but that's way better than most people get. "And Toby as well, climbing a tree. I love your videos. They make me smile even on the worst of days. And I'm a hardcore sapling with a few questions. Where did the sapling logo come from?" So the sapling logo has got a couple of different origins. It was a lot of happy mistakes that led towards it. So the first thing I tried to do was to have a headband from Naruto on my Minecraft character. So that's why he wears a black headband, and on the Minecraft skin itself, it's a little bit grey in the middle for where the metal plate is. But obviously that you can't fit anything into a 1 pixel gap that looks remotely swirly, so I couldn't do that. So my next idea was to put the logo onto the shirt. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. It didn't really work out. It just looked more like a rubbish, like half moon crescent thing. And then eventually I was able to draw a swirl, but without the little arrow that points off the end of it, and a little bit more of a curvature rather than a harsh straight line. It was more of like a 6 shape, and then that's how I ended up with a sapling swirl. And you should notice as well, actually, if you've bought one of the t-shirts or the hoodies, that the Naruto style headband is actually on there, so it's like a throwback all the way back to like the very, very origins of the logo and the channel as a whole. Oh, and then there's no more questions. You said questions and then you only had one. That's fine though. But anyway, it says, "Lots of love and best wishes to you and Kai," and that's from Charlotte. Thank you very much, Charlotte. And you said, "P.S. I hope everything is spelled correctly." It was, other than Kai, but again, nobody knows how to spell that. Right, let's move on to the last letter of the day. I have to wrap the video up there just simply because my light that's behind my camera right now is actually overheating the camera. I've got a little logo on the screen right here on the little viewfinder, which is telling me that it's about to melt its insides outwards. So I should probably get on with it. Let's go for a very bold green letter to finish things off. And it has a really nice, like, little... I don't even know what bird that is. It's got a nice little, like, golden stamp of approval. It's not made of wax, obviously. It's some kind of, like, metallic plastic. But yeah, let's look into this one. And on the top of it as well, it says for In the Little Dream or Advent. So we're kind of late on both of those parts. Oh, and it's a Christmas card. Why not? Let's finish with a Christmas card. It's good. It says Merry Christmas on the front. And apparently it's from the Jolie Papier Company, or Paper. Do you pronounce the I in papier? I'm not sure. I don't know if that's something you're supposed to do. But anyway, it says, "We've been saplings ever since before the Yogscast." Oh, when I joined the Yogscast, yeah. "We've been love watching your channel grow over the years. We've met you a couple of times. The first time was at Minecon in Paris, where you signed Sam's diamond sword. It was a handmade one that was painted of wooden cubes." Oh yeah, I've seen quite a few of those. I'm really impressed whenever people come up with like proper handcrafted Minecraft stuff, rather than just like the little ones that you buy from like the Jinx store whenever there's a convention. And then most recently at Area 11's Bristol gig. Do you remember this picture? I do remember this picture. You didn't want me to be in this picture initially. I photobombed the picture. So it's you and Shin, and then I just like dropped into the background because I noticed the picture was going on. I think we did actually have a picture of you and me, and then I just decided to invade the other one as well. But there you go. I've invaded it. We're ending it with a photo bomb today. So there we go. Thank you very much for your mail this week, everybody. Remember to keep sending them in via the address that's at the top line of the description, or you can go to yogscast.com and go to the FAQs page and it's on there as well. And I can't wait until next week when I'm going to open more of your stuff. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.